begin What's Trending. Good morning to you, viewers. With reactions trailing the press conference held by Nigeria's former Vice President Atiku Abubakar in Abuja on Thursday over the case of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's academic records, during the press conference, Atiku paid homage to the late Gani Fawehinmi, who had in 1999 sued Tinubu for allegedly lying under oath that he attended Government College Ibadan and Chicago State University. Atiku stated that Fawehinmi can now rest in peace as the fight that he started over 23 years ago has finally come to fruition. Atiku also gave credence to David Hundeyin and other journalists for stepping in when other arms of government failed.
I wish to pay tribute to the late human rights activist, Chief Gani Fawehinmi, senior advocate of Nigeria, who inspired us on this path of discovery. Now he can truly rest in peace in the assurance that what he started about 23 years ago has come to fruition. Gani's vindication today gives credence to the saying that no matter how fast a lie runs, the truth will someday overtake it. From exposing the Watergate scandal and unraveling the dubious certificates of politicians, journalists have maintained eternal vigilance by bridging the gap and stepping in when other arms of government failed. It is for these reasons that commendation must be given to David Hundeyin, an independent journalist whose extraordinary work and those of many more young people like him has become a source of inspiration.
All right, let's take some reactions. This is from Bayo Ononuga. His caption reads, "Yet again, Atiku Abubakar beats his tattered drum of shame. The All Progressives Congress is unfazed by the press conference addressed by former Vice President and candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, earlier today. The press conference lacked purpose and delivered nothing except for the pitiful regurgitation of lies, mindless distortion, and deliberate falsehood in his infantile obsession with the academic record of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We believe Atiku should have known better than to demonstrate gross contempt of the highest court by making public comments on the matter that he has submitted to the court for adjudication. The major takeaway from his Yaradua Center show, especially at question time, was that Atiku harbors deep animosity towards Tinubu, whom he believes was responsible for his electoral woes in 2007, 2015, 2019, and this year. Well, Mr. Ononuga went further to provide details of the deposition by Caleb Westberg, the registered witness of the Chicago State University, some of which we have already discussed here. Let me take his 7th point. He made about 7. By Ononuga wrote again, "There is also no part of Mr. Westberg's deposition where he said that the certificate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented to INEC for his election is fake or forged. All the insinuations and innuendos in this regard are pure mischief and should be disregarded. President Tinubu could not have forged a university degree he honorably earned because there is no advantage to derive from such and no incentive to do so." Well, Kalu Kalu, counsel to Atiku Abubakar during the press conference on Thursday, claimed that the findings from the deposition at the U.S. court showed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu forged the certificates he presented to INEC. He also stated that there is a discrepancy in the name written on the National Youth Service Corps certificate submitted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the Independent National Electoral Commission.
On the certificates issued or released by Chicago State University to the lawyers of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. These are the documents. 1, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu forged the certificate he presented to INEC. That's 1. 2, that the qualifying certificate from Southwest College to Chicago State University bears a female, indicating that that document does not belong to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 3, the Chicago State University admission application form has a claim that Bola Ahmed Tinubu attended Government College, Lagos, and graduated in 1970, when indeed the school was established in 1974. The same document has it that the owner of that document is a black American, and the document Bola Ahmed Tinubu submitted to INEC, he denied having dual citizenship, which means it does not belong to him. Then, the same document, oral deposition, says that the A, Bola A. Tinubu, is Ahmed, but the NYSC certificate Bola Ahmed Tinubu submitted to INEC has Adekunle. I don't know where the Adekunle and the Ahmed emerged from.
All right, this man's, this lawyer's revelation, more revelation, caused a lot of reactions. You know now, social media is not going to rest when they hear that. You know what people did? They went to pull up Festus Keyamo's tweet. Let me read his tweet there. He wrote, and this was in 2019, by the definition of school certificate or its equivalent in section 318 of the 1999 Constitution, you don't need a WAEC certificate to become president or governor. But if you present a forged WAEC or other certificate to INEC for any office, you will be disqualified. Well, in response to Keyamo, Daniel Bwala wrote, all the factual and legal points that Festus Keyamo raised and argued about Tinubu's certificate forgery from High Court to Supreme Court are the points haunting Tinubu's legitimacy today. All the tweets that Festus Keyamo made in 2019 to defend Buhari's certificate are the tweets killing Tinubu's defenses today. Keyamo to Tinubu is what Maguire is to Man United. Didn't I tell you? Kokoro ton jeffo, inu efo lo wa. Yes, you can't play. You can't play with me. No, I had to go there, but that Daniel Bwala's tweet was. But isn't it true, Ayo? I want to come to you on this one because I mean Daniel Bwala really just hit the nail on the head there. Yes. Because the whole point is about the fact that whether Tinubu forged the certificate or not, but we know that the case is in court. In the meantime, a short clip where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressed an elite audience at the Chatham House in London in December last year, in which he confirmed that Chicago State University provided him with an original copy of his certificate. Is making the rounds on social media. Let's take a look.
I've had a very good exposure in life. My record is consistent. And the school and the university, they question. They now convinced that they wasted their money and their time. Equally, it remains the same. Deloitte, Chicago State University, where I graduated, has attested to that. Now I can announce that I've received my original replacement degree certificate from them.